Hello, Leo. This is Gypsy Spirit here with you to give you your reading for January 24th. January 14th through the 20th, 2024. And just let me say that this is a general reading, so some of it may resonate, some of it may not. You keep what works for you and let the other go. If you want your own personal reading, you can get that in the box below. It gives you instructions on how to get to my website. So let's go ahead and get started. I've already drawn your 3 oracle cards and your tarot cards from the Alice in Wonderland deck. And I want to start with the oracle card of the map oracle card, the Gentle Gardener. It looks like Leo, Leos are very creative people. They're the belle of the ball. But in this, you've been resting for some time. There's been some ideas that you've had in your mind, things that you wanted to do, and maybe you've done some things and it was trial and error. But now it's almost like you're starting to really get things together. You're moving in the right direction. But your tarot card is the 4 of Pentacles, and it is in reverse. And what I'm seeing here is that you suddenly, maybe you started spending money on some creative ideas, some investments that maybe were not the best investments to make, and you just kind of went haywire with it. You got to remember something. Before making any investments, you really got to plan things out. Talk to some people, get some advice. This is where we're at with the Gentle Gardener. This is what I'm seeing. It's like, I know like Leos, they charge into things a lot of times without even thinking about it. They'll just charge into it. The Gentle Gardener is like, you really got to plan things out and write it on paper and sleep on it for a little while. And as you're thinking about it, be creative and pulling the plan together rather than just jumping on it. And the moon card here is also in reverse. So I feel like right now there's some truths that that are in your heart, truths that maybe you are pulling away from, the reality of some things that you need to tap into and to look at. But sometimes the truth is very hard to connect with, especially if it's painful. So I see with the moon card, Leo, you really need to look at the full picture and not just a little. You're not seeing the forest through the trees, I don't think. And as the Gentle Gardener, whatever it is that you're trying to plan, you're manifesting. You got to look at the full picture. Sometimes you'll only get little bits and pieces of it at a time, but as you're getting those bits and pieces at a time, write it all down. Write down your manifestations. Write down what is it that you want to see come to fruition. And once you do that, you begin to create a game plan for yourself. I do see that Ray is your angel. That was the angel card that I drew for you. It says yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. And once you start tapping into that, start getting the exercise and the things that you need for yourself, then maybe this card will flip around and you'll be able to tap in to the unknown hidden truths that need to be revealed to you, that you can face and get some of the clarity that you need to continue manifesting what it is that you want to have in your life, Leo. We have also the flower card, and this is the tulip. And the tulip whispers to you, enjoy, relax, enjoy relaxation activities that nurture your soul. So I always tell my children and many of my clients, if it doesn't bring you peace and happiness, get rid of it, whether it's a person, place, or thing. Just get rid of it. And I feel like, I mean, I'm a Leo, and so I can relate to this very well. Like I said, it's a general reading here, so if it's not hitting you or hitting a nerve somewhere, that's okay. But I think for many of us, especially with it being the beginning of the year, we're beginning to purge. I know that I'm completely purging everything out of my home that I haven't used, or if it's not bringing me happiness anymore. So, just start ridding yourself of things that are no longer serving you, so that you can make new energy and space for the things that are going to help you, so that you can continue to manifest and move forward with the things that you want to see come into fruition in your life. And with that being said, Leo, I do believe that you are listening to this, because the last card we have here is the Emperor card. The Emperor is masculine energy, and you are going to overcome some of the things that maybe have set you back a little bit. You are going to overcome that and figure out a way to be creative in a very positive way. When I see the Emperor card, I see that masculine energy just really kicking in, and just you rising above to a point where it's almost like you're sitting on a throne or on top of a hill, and you can see down below what's going on. And I see that in you, Leo. And Leos are very keen to that sort of thing. We are observers. We watch what's going on and what people are doing and saying. But I see you, Leo, just really rising above everything, so that you can make the best decisions for yourself and your whatever it is you want to do, whether it be business, relationship, whatever. Some of this might be, involving relationship. I feel like some of it has a lot to do with business or manifesting a new way to make money. And I believe, Leo, that you are going to be successful, like I said, because we see the Emperor card here. But right now, for this week of January 14th through the 20th, things may be a little bit fuzzy, or it's like I said, you're going to get things, some little downloads here and there. And I have to tell you, I do this for myself. The time that I get my downloads is when I'm working another job other than doing my, this and the business that I do for Gypsy Spirit. And it's funny because it all comes to me when I'm not so focused on it. I'll be working another job, and all of a sudden the ideas come like, oh, you should be doing this, this, and this. But if you sat me down in front of my computer and I had to think about what I needed to do, my mind is a fog. So, yes, exercise and meditation, yoga, getting yourself away from what it is that you're doing, that you're trying to manifest and grow. Get away from it for a little while. But I will tell you, one of the things that I have learned, that if I'm at work, my other job, and I'm all of a sudden getting all these downloads, I have learned to actually write it down or record it on my phone, what's coming to me, because as soon as I sit down to do my work here at home, it's gone. So make sure you write it down if you're anything like me. But yes, Leo, it is, just be very patient. Things are going to come kind of slow. It's not going to happen overnight. But continue to work on whatever it is that you're trying to work on, that you're trying to manifest and see come to fruition. It's going to work for you, but just take your time, get plenty of exercise. Eating right is another thing I will say. Leo, um, like from my own personal self, over the past 2 years, ever since I got COVID 2 years ago, I had a lot of health problems. I was having some health problems before the COVID, but it really kicked in after COVID. Um, and it got to a point where I was really tired of being sick all the time. And a friend of mine told me that she had the same problem. She was always sick. She was young too. She was in her 40s, and she was sick a lot. She had all these issues going on, and she started eating a plant-based diet. And I was like, I ain't eating a plant-based diet. That's not going to happen because I am not going to go vegetarian. But one of the things that she made me aware of, and I actually went out and bought a book. Um, I'm cutting certain things out of my diet, like red meat and pork. That doesn't mean I'm not going to eat meat. I still eat seafood and I still eat chicken or turkey. But the other thing was like really being mindful of ingredients, oils and other ingredients and fake sugars and things like that people put in their bodies that really cause a lot of that fogging. And I've been doing it for like 3 weeks and I've seen such a big difference. Even my blood pressure dropped really low. So it's also helped with my diabetes, I believe. So, just think about those things, these things that you're trying to manifest. You've got to take care of yourself. Self-love is the key here. Getting the exercise, eating properly, um, doing some meditation, just really taking care of yourself and having that me time is going to help you tremendously. And it will give you the clarity that you need and help you move forward. So I hope this helps, Leo. And I will get back with you if you have any questions or comments. Please, feel free to put them down in the comment block. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Also, if you would like to hear more of my videos, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks. Okay, thank you very much. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.